Policy Exchange polled the whole country in June 2012 as to what do you want for a police and crime commissioner. And what it came back was 59% want an ex-police chief, 25% want an ex-army officer, and only 6% want someone involved in politics. So what you actually need is someone, I think, with credibility, who's also a team builder, a partnership builder, but also prepared to make some hard pushes. What most people don't fully understand is policing is an incredibly complex business, and you can't suddenly, if you're a police and crime commissioner, say to the chief constable, put more bobbies on the beat. Yes, we'd all love that, but actually we need some people to deal with old people being defrauded. We need some people to deal with young people being groomed online by sexual predators. We need people to catch paedophiles. We need people to deal with people who traffic women, people who burgle houses, people who deal drugs at schools. We need people to deal with terrorists. We need people who can deal with unlicensed cabs. We need people who can deal with defective lorries. None of those are jobs for officers on the beat, but all of them, if they're not properly managed, have huge consequences for individual victims. In every single county in the country, no politician in the history of elections has ever had as many votes cast for them as the winning PCCs. In a way, it's almost a fallacious argument in terms of saying, what's the mandate? Because I can tell you now, even on that poor turnout, I got double the votes of any cabinet minister, of which there are 7 in this county. These elections run alongside now the borough and district council elections, and that tends to bring people out. The weather's better, it's a better time of year, and more people are becoming aware of what police and crime commissioners are about. So rather than being down around 15, I would guesstimate it's going to be around 25 to 30% potentially. 85% of the cost of a police force goes on the wage bill. If you cut the budget as big as it has been, you've got to lose numbers, whether it's police officers or police staff. I want to be the first police and crime commissioner in the country to be made redundant. I will happily be so made. I'm not saying that I am personally a waste of money, but collectively we don't need them in those numbers. I'll give you an example. Years ago, I was coming home from work on the train when I was a detective inspector on the Brixton robbery squad, and a couple of really nasty yobs started terrorising 2 young women either side of me, both considerably bigger than me. I decided to confront them and take them on, and I ended up in a fight with both of them. I called upon people on the train to help, and eventually, after shouting at them, half a dozen guys came along with their briefcases and suits and joined in. You would be amazed to know that my calls for help had empowered a Crown Court judge, a chartered accountant, a senior civil servant and 2 company directors who probably all enjoyed a game down at the rugby club to come and join in. My only concern at that stage was to control what they were doing to the other person that I wasn't dealing with, because they were really pasting him. He deserved it, mind, but I had to stop them before they went too far.